Okay, this is a storyline reading. This is about counseling. Okay, this is about counseling. Okay, and what I'm saying, what I'm getting ready to say is this. If you feel you need counseling before you marry someone, don't marry the person. Let me say it again to you. If you feel you need counseling before you get married, don't marry the person. God giving you something clear as possible, letting you see and you see yourself that you got a big problem. If you got to go to counseling, that's a big problem. Because if you can't handle it and deal with it and change it and fix it between the two of you, what do you think is going to be like having an actual marriage and being stuck to that person and dealing with everything that goes on? If you can't even work out something between you two before marriage happens. No. If you feel you need counseling before you get married, you fooling yourself. You asking for trouble. You asking for whatever you get, and you're going to get it if you go ahead. Okay? So what God wants you to do, stop. Can you see this? It's green, matching with my clothes. Look, green, because it's all about growth, right? You see it? It says stop. It's kind of light green, I know. Let's just flow. It's all about growth for people, right? Gotta grow. It's about growth. And growth is, if you know you need counseling, when you feel you need counseling, that means that you don't need to marry that person. Follow me. Don't fool yourself into thinking you need to marry that person for whatever selfish reasons. Here it is right here, I wrote it. God say stop. Because you know you got problems because you're talking about counseling. Okay? Now, if you don't have problems like that and you feel you don't need counseling, this is what God wants you to do. Go ahead, right? But a lot of times people don't focus on, you have to have who God wants you to have. Because if you don't have who God wants you to have, it's not going to work out. It can be working out somewhat, but it's something going to be wrong within that marriage, because that's not the one God wants you to have. When you with the one God wants you to have, you're going to have a little bit of problems or whatever you're going to have also. But believe me, it's not going to be anything big. Not a bunch of nothing to talk about. But when you just hook to somebody that you done grabbed off the street or wherever you got them from, because of whatever reasons, they pretty, they got big hips, they got long hair, they got money, they got a car, or whatever it is you grabbing the person for, it ain't going to work. After a while, you're going to see it's going to dwindle down and it's going to be over. That's the bottom line. Because that's not the person God wants you to have. The person God wants you to have, it ain't going to be no division unless you leave this earth. That's the only division, when it be the person God wants you to have. Okay? So let's just flow with this storyline. This is about anybody who feel you need counseling before you get married. And God telling you, stop. Cancel everything. Cancel this wedding. Don't even put no more money out, or don't even put no money down on it if you need counseling. Okay? Alright, so let's just flow with whoever you are. Healing of the soul and abuse. These are light green. Okay. Let's just flow universe and more about it. Look, because you worked hard on it, but it's still not working. So if you worked hard on it and it's still not working, why is you going to counseling? You already worked on it at your house and it's not working. So why go to counseling and pay them money when you know already that it ain't working already? The counselor can't tell you nothing you don't know already. Get what I'm telling you. The counselor ain't going to tell you nothing you don't know already. Because that's all counselors do, is make you answer your own questions when it's all over with. They talk back at you and they make you think on whatever it is and solve your own problem. Go to one and see what they do. Don't even waste your money giving to a counselor, because you already know what the problem is. And if you got too many of them, you need not get married. Because those same problems going to follow you in your marriage. After you go to counseling, it's still going to follow you in that marriage. Because it's going to come out. If you got a cheater, somebody like cheating with ladies all up and down the street, around the corner, with your cousins, with your sisters, The person going to be a cheater after you married to this person. Believe that thing. It's going to be. If you got a person that don't want to listen right now, he ain't going to want to listen then. People seem to think they can change people once they get married to somebody. No. That person need to be straight already before you marry that person. You need to see what you're getting before you even marry this person. If you feel you got to go to counseling, something is really bad. And God telling you don't do it. That's all it is. God is telling you don't do it. Put the brakes on it. So if you go ahead, don't whine to God. Don't holler to God and don't pray to God for God to fix it. Because God told you ahead of time, don't even go into it. God told you to what? Stop. Okay, so let's flow. Because we got somebody who maybe you going to marry a person because you want the person for money. Follow me? Only for money. Follow me? You don't really love the person. Okay, let's go. So here we go. This is not the counseling card, right? This is not the counseling card. This is the lighthouse card. This is drug treatment, Alcoholics Anonymous, the hospital, and rehab. This card, right? Did I leave anything out? Because maybe your person got something going on with your person where your person had to go to one of these places or you and captured the opportunity, right? But God say your person is not straight, right? And by that, I'm trying to say that your person is mentally ill, unstable, drugs could be going on, fussing, whatever's going on with this person. And you need to be genuine with that person. Because maybe God said you're a conscious thinker, so you know what kind of person you got on your hands. And spilling it will only help you. So you feel like going to the counselor and just telling the counselor that's gonna help you. And you might feel that way. And God says spilling it will only help you. Because maybe some kind of way your person went to some kind of place. This is not the counseling card though. Right? And maybe you told your person to go in treatment, some kind of treatment, and maybe your person did, or maybe you fussing about your person trying to make them go in some kind of treatment or whatever you want them to go in, because you're a conscious thinker, right? Because you want your person to bring an emotional love you need, right? Because it's been intense madness, okay? Okay, let's just flow with you and your person, whoever you are. This could be more than one person. Right, let's just flow. It says right here, you worked on it hard. Trying to work this out with whoever your person is, because whoever your person is need to go on some kind of treatment, rehab, drug, alcohol, rehab, hospital, or wherever your person need to go at. But I think your person winning with the card. That card means capture the opportunity, mean the person winning or the person gonna go in if your person ain't going. One day of the week, whatever day it is, it don't have to be those days. Because you worked on it hard with your person, whoever this person is, right? So we have right here, your person going to test you from a car. That means something bad from the car, whatever the person say or did, whatever it may be, I don't know. Okay, here's your person getting a little testy with you, and it's his prerogative or hers, or is you toward your person, because we got a symbol or a logo right here. The person can wear a logo, work at a business with a logo. You might wear a logo, might be dealing with the cops or whatever this is. Because we got an epiphany for your person. It's not ordinary. Follow me? Because somebody, your person toward you, or somebody toward your person going to insinuate something with sharp words. Could be the cops. I don't know. Or you. You're a beautiful dreamer trying to make this work, right? Trying to save this so you can get married, right? But you put up with your person crap long enough. Follow me. Let's just flow. You got to see what held you up in your life. And you pinpointed it, right? God says the action. And the action is you got somebody who has some kind of problem and it's holding you up in your life. He could be, or she, or whoever, could be a Gemini, or you could be one that's a comrade that's going to be frank, or you want to be frank with your person, because whoever it is, okay, this is framing for a lifetime. So you want to marry whoever this is. Follow me? But the circumstances is stopping you from making it happen. Because God's telling you, whoever you are, don't even marry this person. Because this person got problems already before marriage take place. You better take heed to what God's telling you. Person got problems. Circumstances. Whatever's wrong with this person, drug addiction, alcoholism, whatever wrong, whatever your problem, your person got some problem, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Cheating, whatever you got. I don't know what your person had. Whatever your person got, whoever you want to marry, going to stop you from claiming for a lifetime. Because here we had some kind of racial abuse. Could be coming from the cops, or it could be like in treatment, or wherever your person getting it from, or you getting it from. Because somebody tried to insult your intelligence, or your person's maybe in a treatment center, because this is a treatment card. Whoa, shoot. Kept the treatment. Oh, yeah, church, whatever. Let's just see. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, hospital, treatment. That would be drug, alcohol, rehab, or church. They're the places for that card. Because you're a conscious thinker and you thought spilling it will only help maybe a person go in some kind of place. Because you're trying to save that's when you can get married to this person. But it's intense madness, right? Because you want this person to bring in emotional love you need. But God told you to what? Stop. But you're still trying to work this out, right? Let's just see how the storyline ends. Because you're still trying to work this out. You're still trying to do it. Okay, here we are right here. You 42 and over or 24 and over. I love you, but it won't be no romance. Okay, you putting a stop on the romance. Okay, you putting a stop on the romance. All right. Let's flow. This deck 7. Let's flow. This time around, your person going to be filling the fulfillment center. Some kind of place. Right? This usually job, court. No, this is not court. I can make it court at times, but it's really a job, jail, and some kind of venue. So I don't know if they're dealing with the cops over there. They might be dealing with jail, court. Let's just flow for a minute. Because something went to the extreme where your person said no way or you said no way. Okay, here it is. Your person beat on you. So your person beat on you so much. Whoever he is, she is, or whoever you got. But you was holding on to love. But God said to you what? Love heals. Love don't hurt. People beating on you is not love. Because you was deceived by somebody of service. Or your person. So we have your person could have got beat by the cops. Even though I don't see the cops. That logo card, that symbol card could be the cops. That shield. Get what I'm saying? Let's just flow. Or your person beat on you. Person of service. Your person could be beat on in different ways. Financially, emotionally, verbally, or anything physically by somebody of service inside a treatment center. Or you got beat by your person at home somewhere. Or your person got beat by the cops some kind of way. Anything twisted all over the place because it's a racial abuse. Right? Unless you two different races. You and your person. Your person coming after you because of your race. Because if it's your person, you dealing with a nut. If your person dealing with the cops, your person dealing with a nut. If your person dealing with somebody in a treatment center, the person in the treatment center is the nut. Did you hear what I said, right? So just wiggling around to whoever it goes with in your storyline. You gotta be genuine with him or her. Or your person need to be genuine with this person in the treatment center that's mistreating him or her with a racial abuse or with a cop at the car right there. Because this is a bad card. The testing from the card is a bad card. Negative. So we got, that's why I said a cop. Because it don't look like it's not you, and I see the racial abuse, so I'm taking it that way. You and your emotions want him to be sensitive, I guess, or he want it from, I guess, the cops, or from somebody in treatment, or you want it from your person. Okay, here we are right here, see? You gonna go somewhere with your person, follow me, that you're not familiar with, right? Let's flip over. Is it you or your person? This is you, though. Your person. You care for your person. You want to go somewhere. It don't have to be a hotel. It's just any place, whatever it is. You ain't familiar with the place, though. You're going to go somewhere with your person, wherever it is. Okay, let's just see. Power to stay silent is no more. So you're going to talk against something, whatever it is, because, or your person going to talk against somebody mistreating him or her in some kind of treatment, agency, hospital, rehab, or whatever, because it was racial abuse, and your person was beat on whatever ways I say, physically, financially, emotionally, or verbally, or however. Or you might have been by your person, or the cops could have to your person, right? However it's flowing. The power to stay silent is no more against, if it's the cops, if it's somebody in treatment, mistreating your person, or in a hospital, whatever this is, or your person or you, however it's flowing. Okay? Because we got money right here. No more blaming things on money. No more money problems. Your person thought it wouldn't be no more money problems. Maybe if your person married you. Follow me? Wouldn't have to worry about money problems because the person married you, because your person got you for money in the first place. Okay? So if we take it to the treatment or the hospital or whatever this is, whichever place your person in, as far as whatever I told you with that card, still your person dealing with no more money problems, dealing with feeling it won't be no more money problems, or if it's dealing with the cops out there. No more money problems, because if the cops take your person to jail some kind of way, your person going to stay a little while or overnight. No more blaming it on money problems. Because if your person gets some kind of ticket or something go on or need bail or whatever, your person might have to stay overnight. Let's just flow. We got religion and its effects on you, having faith and just believing in general. Do you even have faith? What did religion leave on you? Having a religion, what did it leave on you to make you the kind of person you are? So let's just flow. When love calls, will you answer? So maybe your person want to call you from the treatment center some kind of way. Or you want to tell your person about any kind of treatment, church, hospital, or whatever you want to tell your person about. So that would be considered love, because you love your person and you want the best for your person. Or you're just going to call your person while your person inside the place, and that's still considered love. Get what I'm saying? But will you answer when love calls? Get what it says? Okay? So if your person go to jail and have I'll be able to call you. Will you answer when love calls if your person decide to call you, if your person get locked up or anything like that? Or if your person wants you to go somewhere with him or her, somewhere, wherever it's at, someplace you never been. When love calls, will you go wherever this place at? Get what they're saying? Because here's some place that you want to be antsy at. With your person or without your person. I feel it's with your person because it's probably the same place, whatever that is. Because you're not familiar with the place, so you antsy. You feel a certain kind of way because you're not familiar with this place. Your person is, though. Get what it's saying? Okay, so we have right here, you petrified about your cabbage, your dough, your moolah, your bread, your coins, your cash, your money, right? So we have somebody going to be mouthy to your person, you to your person, or you or your person to somebody else, whoever it is, right? Where somebody going to say, well, what you going to do about it? Because somebody wants you to plant a seed, a playful energy, your person to you, you to your person, or just somebody in general you two are dealing with, separately or together. Because if you went somewhere, wherever it was, some place in general, and it's racial abuse, maybe you might go through something fussing with somebody, if there's anything like that, I don't know. Or at a treatment center, hospital, church, or whatever. Or just had to call it the cops or whatever. It don't have to be the cops. But I put it with the cops just off I see the racial card. And that's why I'm saying the cops. So if it's not the cops, it's being with racial, it gotta be. If it's not the cops, it's somebody of another race. But whoever it is, right? So where did you learn this behavior? Thinking it's love. Dealing with whoever this is. At this car not talking right, the cop, or somebody not talking right, prayed at the car. Anybody in a treatment center, drug center, Alcoholics Anonymous, church, hospital, or whatever place, rehab. Where did you get this behavior thinking as love? How this person treating you, or how you treating somebody, how a cop treating you, or racial abuse, or in a place is racial abuse, or treating your wife a certain kind of way. I mean, your wife to be any kind of way, beating on her, all kind of ways, emotional, physically. You heard what I said. Beating is all kind of ways, verbally, financially, or whatever. Where did you learn this behavior at? Or where did your person? Because you're going to take out a lawsuit. Well, usually this card, God wants you to do it. Take out a lawsuit. Is a racial abuse at some place, like I just told you, over here with this lighthouse place. Or if you went somewhere else, if not a hotel, that's just what it says. It could be any place, whatever place it is. If you go somewhere else, vacation or whatever this is, I don't know. And if it's racial abuse, God still wants you to do this. Get what God's saying. Okay? Because God, whoever it is, might wanted to pluck you. Pluck it. Because whoever was a turncoat to you. So if you went somewhere, the person didn't treat you right. So God wants you to pluck it. Get out of whatever treatment places this is. If you're not treated fairly and it's racially charged there, get out of some resort or whatever this might be. Whatever this is. I don't know. I'm just trying to use examples. Hotel. Whatever this is, get out of there. God wants you out of there because the person a turncoat. Or if you're just dealing with your fiance or whoever you got in general. She need to get out. She need to pluck you. Pluck you. God, this really the pluck it card mean. Pluck you, whoever you are, her fiance, or whoever you are. She need to pluck you because you're a turncoat. Right? It depends on what the situation is. She can take you to court. Follow me? So let's just flow. Because we got agencies, programming, people with a lot of rules. Wherever. Could be cops. Could be, like I said, treatment places, hospital, churches, whatever this is. Right? Or, see, this could stand for the jail. Like I told you, this time around, you're going to jail maybe because kind of when you beat on your woman and you're going to jail this time. Here, the cops over there. Okay, so we have right here, maybe you don't have money to get out of jail, dealing with agencies, different places with rules. That would be the police station. All the treatment places got rules. Some resort or whatever this is, or hotel, or whatever this place is, that got rules. Agencies, or agencies in general you're dealing with because you're deceived by somebody of service. Maybe at one of these places, like I said, a cop, anybody in some kind of treatment places, hospital, church, or some place you want to stay or whatever this is, a little while or all night. Any places like that. God says wake up time. It's time for you to continue your life. Because you're deceived because whoever it is didn't treat you right. There's somebody, supposed to be somebody of service. Okay, you had thoughts were spinning in your mind while you was at this place, whatever place it is God talking about. Someone is anxious, so you got anxious. I'm talking to the female, I feel. I'm talking to a female, I feel. If not a female or a man. I mean, whichever one you is. Where your person got problems. And God telling you this right here. Don't even go through with it. If you need counseling, don't even go through with whoever this person is. I'm going to see how it ends up. Follow me? Because it says right here, you isolate for a coping mechanism. Because you're trying to analyze something. Where it stem from. Where what stem from. It's a racist situation or your person, whatever problems your person got. Because, see, you want to take your person's hand for evermore. Get what it's saying. Okay, this was right here and I shuffled and God brought it right back. Boy, that's amazing. I shuffle and God bring the same card right to say, you should have put it down because God made me put it down. It's right back again. Okay, it says right here, you looking at what's ahead. And God wants you to look at what's ahead. Because you're dealing with a wildcat. So we got a woman is the wildcat. The cat is the man. The wildcat is the female. A loose lady or a go-getter lady. A go-getter as far as work or a loose lady. Follow me? So you're looking at what's ahead as far as who you have for a fiance or whoever this is. God says that you can't trust whoever this is, but don't hurt nobody. So we have There's a crystal layer of hope with you and whoever this person is. Don't be shoving your problems, God says, right? Because you're going to know it's true. That is a crystal layer of hope, and you can't trust this person because it's going to be lighting a fire in you until it's lit. Follow me? You're going to go get counseling, but God telling you don't even waste your money on counseling, because God says you got to leave destruction behind, because this person is destruction. Actually, God could work on this person for an amount of time, 6 months to a year, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever, and bring the same person back to you, brand new and improved. God can do it, though, not the counselor. You want to go pay money. God can do it, though. Your person and God. Get what I'm saying? Because God said you got a healing path, whoever you are. You got a healing path. Follow me, your earth angel, whoever you are. You got a healing path. You got to let go of destruction. This person destruction, God says. So it's up to you if you do what God tell you, or you grab him anyway, or her, or whoever your person is. If you do this and go ahead anyway, you get everything you deserve, because God telling you ahead of time, don't do it. And I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's probably a lot of people that don't do what God say, but what I'm trying to say. You're gonna see you should have went the route God told you to go. Follow me? Your loved one would not want you to press. Start to live your life again if you haven't continued. See, God wants you to let this person go. Look, start to live your life. If you not continue to live your life, your loved one wouldn't want you to be depressed. Your loved one would be this person right here that's got to go on some kind of treatment, or whatever this is, somebody, whoever it is, right? Because God said you lost yourself with this person, but no more. Get what God's saying? It's okay to let this person go. He, she, or whoever your person is. This person gonna always know you love this person, right? But God says you lost yourself. But you seeing that you got to let go. No more. Or God telling you no more. Because God's telling you don't do it. So let's just see if you wind up doing it. It's up to you, though. Because don't pray to God and scream to God and cry to God when you marry this person, and this person just strip your house apart and have you in tears every night. Don't call God. I'm telling you. Don't call God. I'm telling you. Don't call God. Because your person looked at you as weak back. But really, your person is weak back. Get what I'm saying? You want to change and chance it all? That's what you need to do. Because you pinpointed a problem. Because there's a problem with your person. Because you want to go to counseling. That's what this storyline is about. You want equal and fair. That means you got to have a man or a woman that's equal to you. Not somebody that got a bunch of problems already. And you pulling in a marriage. And you trying to pull this person and all this person's weight. Like pulling a heavy... what you call it? When you have a chain to something, you're trying to pull it. You're trying to pull it along, or got it to your leg and you're trying to pull it somewhere. No. You want equal and fair. Equal and fair is you to have a partner that's just like you, not a partner with a bunch of problems going on. You allowed the neglect of yourself, God says. Right? But God wanted to be where you turn your life around and not allow the neglect of the self. Right? Because whoever you are or your person was around people with idiot ways of thinking. So either inside of whatever treatment, a church, or a hospital, or wherever your person is, or police station, or whatever, it's people that got idiot ways of thinking. Get what it's saying? Follow me? So it says your person. This, I can change this around. This can go to job. It can go to job. Your person wanted you for money. Follow me? Holding on to you for money only. Your person truly don't love you. Can I just tell you like it is with this card? Or your person, this treatment place, or whatever your person is in. Whatever's going on here. The hospital, I don't know where your person is. Out of one of the places I named. The hospital, treatment center, whatever place it is, rehab, whoever got your person, just got your person for money. Don't really love your person. Don't really care if you get cleaned up or straightened up. Get what it's saying? Or your person got you for money. Right? strictly for money. Get what I'm saying? Living with you or want you for money. Follow me? Because you're a provider, I guess, right? So let's just flow. Even jail have you for money. When you lock up people, that's money made. Follow me? So it says right here, you're gonna be going down benefit alley. Hats off to you, God says. Let's just see. I think you're going God's route. Whoa, things are starting to look good. Yay! You going God's way? Do you really like the way you are, God says? And now things starting to look good for you. Hats off to you. Gee, boy, you going God's way now. That's the way to do it. God says it's time for you to be the conqueror. That's right, be that conqueror. That's right. Wearing certain clothes, exaggerated things in a matter. Maybe with your person, maybe was dealing with the cops over here. The racial abuse, wearing certain kind of clothes, and the person was a cop you was dealing with a shield, with a badge, with a uniform on, or in some kind of treatment center or hospital or whatever this is. Maybe exaggerated things with the person where the person couldn't really, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, racial abuse. Let's see, exaggerated things. Usually it'd be like, I don't see no agencies, dealing with some kind of agencies, I don't know. Maybe wearing certain kind of clothes you had on, exaggerated things. Whatever it was, I don't know. But maybe you won't have to sue whoever the agency is if they discriminated against you. Or some place you went to. It don't have to be vacation, hotel, some place you went to. Maybe they discriminated or whatever because of what you had on. I'm trying to use this card all kind of ways. Or over there with the cops over there. They had whatever kind of clothes they had on, so their clothes exaggerated matters and made it where they thought they can just say what they wanted or do what they wanted to your person over here. Because it was racial abuse. I'm trying to use the card. Okay, let's go national. Exit 14, number 14, just number 1, number 4, number 41. Could be important. Birthday, time, court date, or whatever it could be. Years, or whatever. Wedding date, or whatever this is. Okay, so the last card is that it was a witness. Somebody full of integrity, honor, and respect that will tell the truth if you put the person on a witness stand. Full of faith. Because you were somewhere. Where was you at though? Let me see, where was you? Oh yeah, is a witness at any of these places. As far as the cops, if your person was dealing with the cops with racial abuse, it was a witness somewhere that saw that situation that would tell the truth on the stand. It could be a lawsuit God wants you to take out. If it's any kind of treatment center or what all I name, hospital, church, treatment, rehab, Alcoholics Anonymous, whatever place it is. If anything happened there with the leaders there, anybody in uniform of service, because somebody was deceived, you or your person at some place over here with a cop, over here in a treatment place or whatever this is, hospital, still you got to bring on a lawsuit. If it was some kind of resort, some kind of hotel, some kind of whatever place this is, vacation, still got to be a lawsuit because it was racial abuse and you was deceived by the person of service. And let's see what else. Or you your own self, if you was deceived by your person, and your person is of service because the person is supposed to become your husband, so it's somebody who's supposed to serve you as well as you serving him or her or whoever your person is. And God wants you to, the lawsuit would be like a warrant for you with your person, follow me, if your person beat on you or anything like that. So yeah, so it seems like you following behind what God's telling you, and I'm happy. Because God told you to stop. And whoever you are, you're going to do what God says stop. And then God wants you what? Go ahead with your life after that, right? Because your person just wants you for money. Don't love you. Hats off to you. You want to benefit alley. Because God told you what? Leave destruction behind and you want to leave that person behind. Because you got a healing path. Fire gonna be lit inside you, let you know it's true what God telling you, that you can't trust this person, but God said don't hurt nobody. Because a crystal will lay a hope, and this person got shelving his or her problems, and you are too. If you just keep letting this go on when you know that is a big problem. Anytime you want to go to counseling is a problem. You shouldn't be going to counseling with somebody you want to marry. That shows it's a big problem. You know, don't even waste your money. You know it's a problem. Why are you going to counseling giving them your money? That problem still going to be there once you get married. You want to keep going to counseling throughout your marriage? You should know already ahead of time that you don't need to marry that person. Start to live your life. God says, if you're not, your loved one would not want you to press, because maybe some kind of way you got depressed a little bit from this stuff, but you had to snap out of that stuff because you lost yourself. Right here, you lost yourself, but no more. God says, get out, snap out of that stuff. It is okay. This person going to always know you loved him or her, and that's a fact. But it's time to snap out of that love phase, right? This person looked at you as weak back, but really the person was, because the person over here with the problems. Follow me? So it says right here, you want to change and chance it all. And you moving on and leaving destruction behind because you pinpoint your problem, because you want equal and fair, and God wants you to have equal and fair. God don't want up here and down here. God want equal and fair. Because you allowed this person to neglect you at one point in time. You allowed that thing. But God wanted you to change it around. No longer allow your person or nobody else to neglect you. Because your person and you was around a group of people with a network of people with idiot ways of thinking. At the police station, at the treatment center, at the rehab, at the church, at the hospital, at some hotel, at a resort. Where else? I think that's it, right? Did I name all the places? Did I say the jail? Wherever it is, right? So it says right here, do you like the way you are, God says? Will you just allow this person to run all over you and just treat you any kind of way? No, you won't like it. So you're going to make the change like the card says. And then it's going to be where things starting to look good now. Because God wants you to be that conqueror. It's time for you to be that conqueror. Right? And here is the close where you might be dealing with somebody of authority. Somebody who works somewhere and they wear some kind of badge and uniform. Unless you yourself have certain kind of clothes on. And exaggerated things. And one of these places are named. Got the 14, national. And it's the last one. It was a witness. So you got a witness that's a leg to stand on if you take it to court. You got a witness that saw any of the things I'm telling you. So yeah. So you're gonna not even marry this person. That's good though. This person got a lot of problems need to be straightened out. Because God said from the beginning, if you gotta go to counseling, you need not marry this person. And this person had to go to it's not counseling, this kind of other places I told you. That's not the counseling card. It's not really your problem. The counseling card usually be both of you need to go. This is this person's problem, not yours. Drugs, drinking, rehabilitation, some kind of way with whatever going on, church or hospital, whatever's going on with this person. It's not your problem, it's your person's problem. You know what I'm saying? So you listening to God. So I salute you. I really am glad that you listening to God, whoever this is. You can't go wrong when you go God's way. Because you're gonna get just what you asked for if you keep going and God tell you to stop. So here we go. I got my green on. I got green for growth. Green is about growth for me. Growth. Grow like that flower. Because God say you're a flower. Growing wild. Just grow, bloom. Because that's what you are. God wants you to grow. God don't want you to be stuck. Right? Because your person has got all kind of problems and you're willing to just go to counseling, anything you're trying to do just to save it. But that's all you're doing is going to have yourself like a weed. You're not going to grow. So you got to let that go. So what? You can just grow. You know how the grass be outside? It's beautiful. You know how that grass grow? God wants you to grow like that grass. Right? God don't want you like some weed over there because your person got all these problems. That person is going to drag that stuff in your marriage. Being on drugs, drinking, or whatever's wrong with your person. And God don't want that. Because you already see it ahead of time. So don't act like you don't see it. Take off them glasses and look with your eyes. Okay, this is the Breast of One Healer Tarot.